Okay, what's up, gays, straights, and other days? It's Mally. I'm back with another episode of asummersend. I literally just recorded this yesterday, but I forgot about Michelle's cute-ass outfit. Oh my goodness, she's adorable, and I cannot wait to see what Sam is wearing today. But last time, things got a little hot and heavy with Sam, and then literally the next day, our co-worker, fucking kiss-ass person tried to be like, oh, maybe we should date. And I was like, no. So we gotta get our shirts back, because if you remember, Sam still has our shirt and we still have hers. So Michelle basically went like, oh, I'm just gonna give her a shirt back. I'm gonna give my shirt back because it's my favorite shirt and we're never gonna see each other again. Yeah, no. Also, why are you dressing this cute just to return a shirt? Huh, Michelle? Anyway, Mother, I'm going out today. You're going out? Who are you meeting? I'm meeting a friend. A friend? Yes, a high school classmate. Where are you meeting? Just at the markets in Hongkong. We'll look around there and have lunch nearby. The skirt you're wearing is so short. It's not that short, but I guess I understand where you're coming from. I feel like Mrs. Chung is just like a protective mom, but sometimes that gets in the way sometimes. Okay. And white color? White? In what world? Okay. We're not gonna do this. We're not gonna do this. Anyone can easily see your white underwear. Mother. No. You should change into pants if you're going out alone. It's fine, Mother. It's dangerous, especially in such a busy place. Everyone dresses like this on a hot day. Really? I'm not going far and I'm not planning to be out long anyway. When will you come home? I don't know. I'll be home by dinner time. Okay. Make sure to come home earlier. I'll make your favorite fish maw soup. All right. I can't wait to have it. I'll be back home soon. Bye. No one said... Okay. Whatever. Y'all are weird. Onto the subway we go. I lied to my mother again. Shock. It wasn't anything. The truth would confuse and trouble her. What do you... The truth is that you're getting your shirt back. Like, I know there's likely something more that's probably gonna happen when they meet again. Like, duh, obviously story. But like, as at this point, it's just, you're getting a shirt back. My mother raised me quite strictly. It wasn't until after I finished high school that she eased up about me going out to meet with friends. In the past, she had to vet and approve who I was seeing before she let me leave through the door. So for me to explain to her someone like Sam, it was obvious I had to alter the truth. She would be concerned if she knew I'd met her just by chance in Hongkong. And she would be bewildered if she knew I had gone with her to a pub. I would not even know where to begin with my mother if I had to explain the nature of our relationship. I don't think there's a nature of anything at this point, Michelle, because you keep cutting it off. Little things such as celebrity gossip and drama were a consternation to my conservative mother. How could she even process the concept of two girls being in such a relationship? Wait. Michelle, I love you, darling, sweetie, but there's not even a relationship there yet. It wasn't related to me, of course. Oh. But for my mother, the concept of it doesn't even exist in her mind. Yeah, but how do you feel? Because that's what matters. Such a thing would fall under the category of perverse and abnormal behavior for her and anyone else in proper society. If I told my mother what kind of person Sam was, she'd go into temporary shock and then barrage me with 100 other questions after she revived. No matter. What I told my mother was a small lie. I was going to the market. It was the weekend after all. The weather was beautiful and clear. It was warm but not overly sweltering. There was a light breeze in the air. For such a beautiful summer day, I should go out and enjoy what this city has to offer. My plan was to go to Sam's store, drop off her old shirt, and hopefully reclaim the blouse that I had left with her. And then I would be off on my own merry way. I would have squared up whatever I had left to do with Sam. I could do anything I want after that. Maybe I would go shopping. The most important thing was getting my blouse back. That was my plan. I had forgotten how busy the market gets on the weekend. With the weekend crowds, it took a considerable effort to locate Sam's little video stall. I remember I got myself lost in this area the other night. I made one wrong turn and I gave myself quite a fright. I couldn't believe it. It looked like any other market street during the day. There were so many people out and about. All the stores were open. It was hardly eerie. Now what street was Sam's store on again? When I arrived at her store, I found that the gate panels were shuttered. The store was closed. Did she step out for a break? I looked closely and saw a note stuck on the shop panel. It said the store won't be open today. I half expected that this would happen. I wasn't too surprised. Sam seemed like a person who will let go of her business on the busiest day of the week. But really, today of all days, I couldn't believe it. Was she always leaving her store in the middle of the day like this? What should I do? I came all this way. I didn't want to come here again if I could avoid it. Should I go to her apartment? But how would I know that she would be home? Could I locate her apartment if I tried? It wasn't too far from here, but all the buildings and streets looked so similar. And the neighborhood looked completely different at night compared to the day. No, I barely knew her. I shouldn't go knocking on her door unannounced. But I stood on the sidewalk contemplating. I got strange looks from people in the area. I felt uncomfortable. Sam's store was not exactly in the best area of town. I should go. There was no point in waiting around here. I would have to write off my blouse as a loss. I started my way back toward the train station when I felt the hand of someone slap my back quite hard. Jesus! I turned around. I was upset. I had no patience to be accosted today. Hi, Cecilia. Oh, I should have guessed, honestly, although I do like the outfit today. You are wearing my favorite color. What is it? Huh? Hey, it's Michelle, right? It was that bar owner, Cecilia. She had a pair of oversized sunglasses on her face and dressed in bright, flamboyant colors. If she did not have such a signature way of styling herself, I wouldn't have recognized her so easily on sight. Cecilia? The other night, you and Samantha left so early. I didn't get a chance to see you on the dance floor. Sorry about that. So, did something happen between you two that night? Why do you know? What do you bet? Why is that an option? Let's be at least a little realistic here. What do you mean? Explain. What do you mean by that? You don't know? Samantha was acting odd yesterday. I guess nothing happened after all. Oh no, something happened, but tell Vivor, is she okay? Well, whatever. You're meeting Samantha here, right? No, I was just in the area. Oh, why do you always have to be so coy? Dressed up like that? I mean, yes, that's what I said, but maybe she just likes to dress nice. Like what? A white skirt? Who are you fooling? What? Is there some connotation with a white skirt that I don't understand? I mean, I've heard the mom's, explanation, but that can't be the only thing, can it? Well, it's too bad you met me instead. What? Where are you going with this? I'm also looking for Samantha. I need one more person to play bird with me later. I'm gonna pretend I know what that means. Well, don't ask me. I don't have any idea where she is. Do you play mahjong? No, I don't. What? You're joking. I'm not. You should try. We have mahjong nights at my house every Tuesday. I'm busy. Talking to you is like talking to a brick wall sometimes. I'm only answering frankly. I don't get you. All right. If you don't know where Samantha is either, I'm going to call her. I'm not gonna waste time waiting around. Okay. Cecilia walked over to a phone booth and dialed the number from memory. She didn't seem to wait long before hanging up. She's still not picking up. Still? Is she okay? Good thing I got her pager. She's always so difficult to get a hold of. If she's not picking up, she's probably out. I'll leave her a message. Cecilia dialed another number and left a brief message with the operator. She walked back to me and proceeded to take out a large ringet of keys from her jacket pocket. Cecilia sorted through the set of keys until she found a small silver one that she used to unlock Sam's store gates. She pulled the gates halfway up and gestured to me to go inside. Okay, she should get a message soon. Just wait a bit longer for her. She's usually good about answering messages. I was actually about to leave. After I went out of my way to help you? I've already waited long enough. I'm going now. I didn't make plans to meet her anyway. Why do you act like this? I really don't understand. Why are you so pushy? Jesus. What? If you're going to do something, then do it. Don't back out halfway. What? I'm here for my shirt! Huh? Are you going to wait in or not? Inside the store? Well, are you going to squat on the street? No, of course not. And step inside. Oh my god, okay, whatever. I followed Cecilia into Sam's store. It seemed like Cecilia won't let me go unless I conceded to her. I'm surprised that you have the key to the store. Wasn't this Sam's store? I had ownership of this space before the lease got transferred to her. I kept the spare key. You never know when it might come in handy. I have never met someone so aggressively wing-womaning. Aren't you glad that I ran into you? At this point, I don't know. I didn't actually need to meet her. I just have something to give back to her. Yeah, I already told her to meet you here. Sit. Go put on a movie for yourself. You know, this reminds me. A long time ago, Sam showed up to my bar one day and asked for a job. What a character. She wouldn't get out of my face until she got something out of me. That's how we first met, by the way. Did you give her the job? No way. She wasn't even old enough to work at a bar then. Really? Uh-huh. Typical troubled youth. Don't worry, I straightened her out with a proper job at a record store. It was a side business of mine at that time. Every day she would show up to work with an attitude, and she would have to give me sass by talking back to me. What a stubborn kid. She never listened to my advice. I can't believe it's been 10 years already. This place used to be that record store. The laser discs on this shelf used to be vinyls. That wall over there used to display the cassette tapes. Time really goes by quickly. Well, you can see she turned this place into a video store now. She finds a way to make things work out somehow. That's her. I see. You seem to know Sam well. Of course. We go way back. I've known her long enough, we might as well be real sisters. Huh. Enough thinking about the past. I have to get going. Here, take the spare key. If she's somehow a no-show today, just lock the store back up and throw the key into the mailbox. You're gonna leave me here? If you don't mind. I have dim sum brunch plans. I have to get going now. What? Wait a minute. I'm not gonna wait all day for someone I don't even know that well. I only came back here to get something I left with her. You know, sometimes you think you have it figured out, and that you have all the time in the world to act. Sometimes things don't always go the way you want. What you desire the most can slip out of your hands suddenly and without warning. What? Cecilia, why are you talking like a fortune cookie all of a sudden? What are you saying? I honestly don't like someone who's wishy-washy about things. They complain when things go wrong, but they have no right to complain if they've been sitting on their hands the entire time. I think you don't have the full story, Cecilia, but what the fuck? I don't understand why Samantha isn't... why am I rambling to you? Let me ask this clearly. Are you pursuing Samantha? Huh? Are you? Well, the no is a lie, so, ellipses it is. I just have some business with her. To be successful, you have to take the initiative. Don't be afraid to take matters into your own hands. Again with the fortune cookie quotes. I know that. Pride is important, but there are other things to consider as well. I'm sure you'll understand this someday. Okay. Ciao. Oh, okay, goodbye. Cecilia walked away in a huff. She seemed agitated about something. I saw her get in a cab and she disappeared out of my sight as quickly as she came. I was left alone in Sam's video store. I got the gist of what Cecilia was saying to me. Was she actually trying to help me? Or was she just antagonizing me? She's looking out for Sam is what's happening here, and trying to figure out if you're serious or not. She's just being protective. Like, literally the same as your mom, but in a different way. I didn't understand why she had to bring it up. I looked outside. No sign of Sam. I walked back into the store and took a seat on the folding chair that Sam had left out. I didn't understand why someone like Cecilia would trust me with the key to Sam's store. Probably because you already have the key to Sam's heart. I glanced around the empty shop. I suppose there wasn't much for anyone to steal. I checked my watch. I'll give it half an hour. I didn't want to wait any longer than I have already. If I didn't meet Sam today, I suppose I could leave the shirt I borrowed from her in the store. I washed it and had the consideration to bring it back to her. At least I won't owe her anything anymore. As time went by, a few people had knocked on the half-open gate and inquired if the store was open. I had to inform them to come back another day. That was a good number of missed opportunities for sales. Such inconsistency must not be good for business, I thought to myself. I waited. I had read through every movie title she had in her store, though none of them had really caught my interest. I turned on her television. Sam had left a movie in the VHS player. I watched a part of it. It was almost near the end. It was a black and white Japanese film about a young woman who was pressured by everyone in her family to marry. After much resistance, she eventually decides on marrying an older, widowed man. That's how the film ends. I glanced at my watch again. It was about time I got going. I put down the bag containing Sam's shirt on the counter. I turned off the television and the lights, and I stepped out of the store. I pulled the gates all the way back down, with the click of the lock and the plonk of the key thrown into the tin mailbox. So ends my short run as a shopkeeper. Perhaps I'll return to this post again someday. What? Just kidding. Okay. As I was about to leave, I heard a voice call out to me. Michelle! I looked behind me. It was her. It was unmistakably Sam. I recognized her quickly. She was waving her arms at me from across the street. She wore a jean jacket with matching jean shorts. Her jacket looked bulky and heavy, while her shorts looked thin and ragged. Judging by the length of her shorts, I knew clearly that Sam was not a person who was shy to show leg. Has she no shame? You're wearing a skirt! Shut up! I couldn't get why she was like this. Sam could be feminine on one day, boyish another, and something in between the next. I could never pin down her style. Something about it made me feel irritated that she could be so free like this. Sam was smiling. She shouted my name again, pronouncing it loudly again to the open streets. I had already acknowledged her with a slight head nod. There was no need for me to yell back to her. I waited for Sam to be next to me before I replied to her. Sam jogged lightly towards me. She skipped across the traffic, nearly causing an accident. Sam ought to be more careful. There was some sweat on her brow. She looked out of breath as if she was in a hurry today. I saw that Sam was holding a bike helmet and a large bouquet of flowers. What on earth? It's really Michelle. The cat came back. Sam, were you looking for me? Yes? Wow, how do you look good in everything? That is not fair. Excuse you. Don't pout, okay? I'm here. Oh my god. Stop. You were literally so fucking smooth, it's not fair. I'm not pouting, she says with a pout. You really gave me trouble looking for you. Well, you found me. I came to give back your shirt. I left it on your store counter. Thank you. I forgot all about it. How'd you get in the store, though? I ran into your friend, Cecilia, on the way here. She had let me into your shop. It's locked back up now. I put the spare key in the mailbox. I heard a little from her message. Huh, that's strange. I didn't know she had a spare key. Well, that's something you have to sort with her. Can I get back the shirt I left with you at the cleaners? You picked it up, right? Of course I did. Can you get it for me? I'm sorry, I have to be somewhere soon. Can I grab it for you later? I have to get going. It's an important day for me. I promise I'll give it back after. Oh, okay. Wait, flowers. Are you going to see your mom's grave? Sam had her own plans too, huh? I was not surprised. It was a beautiful sunny Saturday. I should have expected that she had her own plans and people to meet. It's not like we were friends, we were barely acquaintances. But I couldn't help feeling a little bit inquisitive. What's with the big bouquet of flowers in your hands? This? It's for a special lady. Okay, I have a feeling it's gonna be for your mom, but oh my god, you... I feel like that is a direct dig to just see if I'll be jealous or not, and if I didn't know otherwise, it would fucking work. Oh. I would have gotten you a bouquet too if I'd known I was gonna see you today. Wait. Jesus. Okay, now I know it's not on purpose, but you phrasing, Sam. Jeez. Huh? No, I don't care for flowers. Would you like to meet her, Michelle? What? No, I'm going now. After coming all the way to meet me? Since you're here, I want to introduce you to her. This is a very weird way to take me to your mother's grave. Come with me. No, Sam, I have plans already. That's too bad. I'm heading to Sai Kung. Sai Kung? Yeah, it's a lovely day to be by the ocean. If you can, I'd be happy if you come with. Oh, You're even dressed for the beach. Just fucking come on. Come on. This is like, look at them. They're like perfect like couples beach day outfits. Oh my goodness. Like, just come on. I don't really. It'll be fun. Let me grab a spare helmet. A helmet? I'm taking the scooter. Romantic arms around the waist scooter riding? Yes, please. The scooter? Like a motorbike? Yes, of course. That's dangerous. Why do you need something like that? You can take a bus everywhere in the city. Well, sometimes I need something to help me move stuff around. It has a hefty compartment box for storage, and it has pretty good fuel economy. I would say it's no more dangerous than the minibus. They say they keep to the speed limits, but you know how fast they can be. You have a point. I always feel like I'm going to fly out the door when I'm on a minibus. See? So you'll be coming along then? I don't know. I have some plans in the evening. I see. Will it take long? No, just the afternoon. I'll come. But only if you promise that you'll give me back my blouse. Of course. And that you'll bring me back home by nightfall. No worries about that. Aww. Aww, cute, cute, cute. I know her mother's not in on it, but the whole bring her back by aww. I've always just wanted to see that with two girls because that's just like, that's so cute and very slice of life and just yay. Okay. All right then, let's go. Somehow I'd let myself get caught up in her pace again. Sure, keep making these excuses. A part of me was a tiny bit curious to know where Sam was going. It had been a long time since I went on a leisure trip with someone. Sai-Kung is close by. It's not much further than my commute to Hong Kong Island for work. I decided to go and come back. And that'll be it between us. You're such a liar. Sam brought out her scooter from around the corner and had me right on the back seat. She went to her store and grabbed a helmet for me. I put the helmet on and gingerly put my arms around Sam's waist. You're gonna fall off. You're gonna have to hold her tighter than that. She started up the bike with a jolt. CG? Not quite, but I'll take it. Her small bike navigated the city streets with ease. We turned onto the highway and within minutes we put the high-rise buildings behind us. I held tightly onto Sam. It wasn't for me to feel close to her, but I held onto her waist as tight as possible for safety's sake. Safety. It was my first time on a bike like this. If I knew I'd be on a bike today, I would have never worn a skirt. It was so breezy. I didn't like it. Sam seemed comfortable sitting on the front. She could put her feet flat down on the scooter and sit up straight. The footrest for the passenger seat of the bike was too far from my feet. I had to lean forward and straddle the seat with my thighs to keep myself from sliding off. I didn't like that my bare legs touched Sam's. I felt consciously No! You can't follow that sentence with this one! No! Okay, we're gonna skip over that. It was a humid summer day. Yep. And despite what Sam said about the minibus, no matter how fast they went, at least a bus had a protective metal cage forming a barrier between the human body and that of a speeding roadway. You're holding me so tightly. You don't have to be so scared. You're going too fast! I thought you said this thing was slow. I never said that. It's shaking so much. Are you sure you're going at the speed limit? I am. I'll slow down a bit for the corner ahead. Just lean in towards me. What? Ah! You almost flipped the bike! You're exaggerating. What is this old thing? It's not old. It's actually brand new. Can't you drive something safer? It's safe. Let me off at the next bus stop. I'll get there myself. Come on, Michelle. Just focus on the view. Oh. The thing is, with them clinging to someone and sitting on the back, there's not much of the view except, you know, your neck and your face and your... Okay. Whatever you say, yeah, focus on the view. Look, on your right. You can see the ocean now. I can't see shit with your hair in my face. Oh. I love them. Let's make a pit stop then. Quickly. Oh, look at us. We're so cute. My heart. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. To see this like classic pose with like two girls just warms my heart so much. Cute. Cute. They're so cute. Oh my heart. I can't take this. Ugh. Sam pulled over onto the road shoulder and made an abrupt stop. I took off the helmet and I cautiously looked out. The sight of the ocean glowing with sunlight was certainly dazzling. It was a gorgeous day. The wind against us was pleasant. I could hear the sounds of boats in the distance. Sam stepped off her bike and gestured for me to take her hand. Yes, please. I was about to get off a bike to get a better view of the ocean when a minibus whipped past us and nearly knocked the both of us off balance. Such feelings of amazement quickly dissipated into the wind. Let's keep going. It's a little dangerous to stop here. Okay. Back on the road we go! Sam started up the bike again. She continued riding along the road above the ocean. It was cooler here than in the city. As we continued down the road, there was less and less traffic. I felt more comfortable without the curious glances from other drivers. However, I couldn't feel completely at ease. Sam's bike leaned dangerously too close to the road for my comfort. I resumed the brace position and buried myself into Sam's back again. It's better to maintain a low center of gravity for safety's sake, I thought. Again? Safety? I swore I heard Sam laugh, though it could have been my imagination. The sound of the motor was loud. Sam's long hair was blowing into my face with the wind against us. It was hard to see anything without her wavy hair covering up the helmet visor. The heat of the summer sun brought out the smell of Sam's hair. The shampoo Sam used had a familiar scent. Had it been a brand I used before? The image of my best friend from high school floated into my mind. Why was that? That's right. My friend used a similar scented shampoo. I haven't thought about her in so long. She was the kind of girl who was always so clingy. She liked to link arms with me wherever we went, so what scent her shampoo was something I without a doubt recognized. It was an unforgettable sweet and floral scent. A nostalgic feeling for our high school days sprung forth and welled up in my heart. I'd seen her less and less since I graduated high school. The last time I saw her was at a wedding banquet last year. I haven't seen her since then. That's just how it is sometimes when your life takes a different course from another's. Everyone is busy with their own life. Is she happy? Is she doing well? I wondered. I looked up from Sam's shoulder and toward the shimmering waves in the distance. From the bottom of my heart, I wished her happiness. We're almost there now. Are you doing okay? Sam rode past the town and continued up the mountain road. She did not stop until after she had pulled into the entrance of a cemetery site. Yep, I was right. She parked her bike on the side of the road and gestured for me to hop off. We're here. Okay, I'm gonna stop that one there while we're still like riding the high of that wholesomeness and that adorableness and just snuggled up with her on a motorbike. I did call it. We are heading into a cemetery, so I feel like things are gonna get really sad really fast. So I'm gonna call it here while we're ending on a happy note. So thank you so much, whoever happens to be watching this. Like, comment, subscribe. It really does help me out. And until next time, bye.